Boston Blackie condescends to visit the lonely Henry Rice. Aren't you afraid your friends will look out and find out about this, Blackie?
I'll take my chances with my friends, Rice. But I'm not going to take a kicking around from you.
I'm kicking you around?
You know what you're doing. You're framing a murder on my friend Shorty.
Oh, terribly unfair of me, isn't it?
You know what it is. An out-and-out frame. The police are looking for evidence on the murder of that fellow Ashley. And you have phony evidence that makes it look as if Shorty killed him.
So I do. A cigarette lighter, I think, with Shorty's initials on it.
And Shorty's fingerprints on it, too. And it was found at the scene of Ashley's murder.
I know. I made sure it would be found there. I've got it, you know.
Yes, for now. But I'm getting it back. Shorty has a record. If the police connect him with Ashley's death, Shorty's as good as dead himself.
Yes, he will be, won't he? It looks as if your friend Shorty will go to the chair for murder, and you, the great Boston Blackie, won't be able to do anything about it.
I might.
I doubt it. Unpleasant position you're in, Blackie, but very pleasant for me.
Look, I'll give you $10,000 for that lighter.
Not interested. Making you miserable is worth 10 times 10,000.
Then what will you take for the lighter?
Nothing. You see, I have everything, Blackie. Everything. Even you in a jam.
Look, you're an art collector, aren't you?
Yes, of a sort.
Of the sort who'd like the Abbott painting in his collection?
Well, now you're getting interesting. But the Abbott is not for sale, Blackie. It's in the City Art Gallery and under heavy guard.
I know. But if you promise to give me Shorty's lighter, I'll get that Abbott for you.
You will? How?
I'll steal it.
That's absolutely impossible.
You let me worry about that.
You can't do it, Blackie. You can't do it.
Can't I? It's 4:00 in the afternoon now. By 9 o'clock tonight, I'll have stolen that painting.
And now, back to Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy. Friend to those who have no friend.
Look in the left-hand top drawer of my bureau, will you, Mary? I think you'll find a razor blade with a handle.
All right.
Should be right in the front of the drawer. See it?
Yeah, I have it. Here.
Thanks.
Blackie, why are you collecting all this stuff?
I can't tell you, Mary.
Why not?
Because in the first place, you wouldn't like it, and in the place that ties for first, you wouldn't believe it. Now, let's see if I have everything in this bag.
Well, you have a razor blade with a handle. You have a knife, rubber gloves, and adhesive tape. That's everything you asked for so far.
Then I guess I have everything I need. Now, all I have to do is close the case. There. And be on my way. So long.
Blackie, what are you going to do? Is it something wrong?
Who, me? Do something wrong? Mary.
Yes, you do something wrong, Blackie.
Mary, you've hurt my feelings. All I'm going to do is get Shorty out of a jam.
With a knife, a razor blade, adhesive tape, and a pair of rubber gloves?
Yes.
What have they got to do with getting Shorty out of a jam?
A lot. And you're asking a lot of questions.
I'm not getting any answers. Oh, Blackie, please tell me where you're going. I'll worry myself sick.
Oh, all right. I'm going to the City Art Galleries.
With a knife?
And a razor blade, adhesive tape, and a pair of rubber gloves. I'm going to steal the Abbott painting.
You are going to do what?
Steal the Abbott painting and give it to Henry Rice.
Oh, Blackie, you're not.
But I am. And don't worry. As soon as he gives me Shorty's cigarette lighter, I'm going to see that the painting goes right back to the gallery.
Well, I should think so, but that's not what worries me. It's how you're going to steal it. There are steel doors and steel shutters on the windows of that gallery, and there are men with guns everywhere. Oh, darling, I don't know how you can possibly steal the Abbott.
Don't you, Mary? Well, don't feel too badly about it. Ask a million people, and they'll tell you it can't be done. But ask me, and I'll say it can.
Come in.
Inspector Farraday.
Yeah, Rollins?
Pick up your telephone. There's a little surprise waiting for you on the other end of the line.
Now, who is it? Little Red Riding Hood?
No.
Rollins, you've been around Blackie too much.
No kidding, Inspector Farraday. Somebody very interesting wants to talk to you.
Yeah?
And it's funny that you mentioned Blackie because he wants to talk to you about Blackie.
Yeah? Who is it?
Pick up your phone and see.
All right, I'll pick it up. But, Rollins, if this is your idea of a joke, I'll give you an idea of what it's like to be pounding a beat. Hello?
Hello, Inspector Farraday. This is Henry Rice.
Henry Rice.
Yes, you remember me, of course.
Remember you? Rice, if it takes me 100 years, I'm going to...
I'm so glad to see you remember me and still hold me in such high esteem.
Hold you in high esteem. I'll high esteem you. I'm going to hold you for murder.
My, how you love me. But I didn't call you to have you boost my ego. I thought perhaps you'd like to know something about your friend Boston Blackie.
I know all I want to know about him.
Oh, but you don't, Inspector, you don't. You've always wanted to send Blackie to the same iron-covered cottage you have for me, but you've never been able to prove anything against him.
I will someday.
Really? Well, Inspector, this is that day.
Yeah? What are you talking about?
Blackie, and what he's going to do tonight. He's going to steal the Abbott painting from the City Art Gallery.
He's what?
You heard me, Farraday.
Yes, I heard you. But I don't believe you.
I'm not asking you to believe me. I just wanted you to know that the painting was to be stolen. And yet you couldn't keep Blackie from getting it. Have a pleasant night, Inspector.
Listen, Rice, he hung up.
Now, wasn't that sort of a surprise, Inspector?
Oh, you still here, Rollins? Yeah, it was a big surprise. And guess what he wanted?
What?
To tell me Blackie is trying to steal the Abbott painting from the City Art Gallery tonight.
Trying to steal the Abbott?
Oh, no. Get that, Rollins. Rice thinks I'm dumb enough to fall for that.
Yeah, you'd have to be dumb to fall for it. Not even Blackie could break into the City Gallery, much less break out of it with the Abbott painting. Oh, no.
Not even Blackie. Why, that painting is so heavily guarded that... so heavily guarded that... Rollins, stop laughing and get me a squad car. If Blackie's going to steal the Abbott, what are we laughing about?
No, Inspector Farraday, the gallery isn't closed. We're open till 9 tonight.
I see, Mr. Lawrence. Then you still have your regular number of guards on duty, huh?
Oh, yes, of course. Even though there are few people in the gallery this late, it's almost closing time.
And nothing's missing?
Well, believe me, this place wouldn't be so quiet if anything were missing. Much less the Abbott painting you thought was going to be stolen tonight.
I didn't think it was going to be stolen, Mr. Lawrence. I just heard a rumor that somebody was after it, and I came down here to check. Just routine.
Well, I certainly appreciate your interest in my gallery, Inspector. Oh, may I show you around?
No, thanks. I have to get back to headquarters. Sorry if I had you worried about your Abbott painting, Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, I don't ever worry about it, Inspector. It's the most heavily guarded painting in my gallery. Not even... Well, what was that?
Sounds like someone broke a window on the front part of the gallery.
Yes, and there was a scream in that gallery there, too.
Come on. I think we better have a look over there.
Yes, I think we'd better. Here, what happened here? What happened?
I don't know, Mr. Lawrence. I was just standing here, and all of a sudden the window behind me broke.
Someone must have thrown a stone in from the outside.
No, sir. Nothing fell in here. I'd say someone in here threw something out the window.
Well, did you see anyone throw anything?
No, sir. None of these people here threw anything. Must have been thrown by someone standing where I couldn't see them, sir.
Mr. Lawrence! Mr. Lawrence!
Here comes another one of your guards, Mr. Lawrence.
Yes, and from the Abbott gallery, too.
Mr. Lawrence! All of a sudden the lights went out. When I turned them on, the Abbott painting was missing.
Well, turn in the alarm quickly.
Tom's gone to turn it on already.
Well, throw the switch that locks the doors and the window shutters.
All taken care of, Mr. Lawrence. Yeah, there goes the alarm.
Oh, dear, the Abbott's stolen. I can't believe it.
I can, Mr. Lawrence. Round up everybody in the place. Don't let anybody out. I want to question everybody. Even though I know the guy who stole your painting. All right, Blackie. I've questioned and searched everybody in the place, including you. And no one has the painting. Where is it?
You did the questioning and the searching. You tell me where it is.
That painting's been cut out of its frame. You cut it out and got rid of it. Now, how did you get it out of here?
The painting is missing?
You know very well it is. Because you stole it.
You can prove that, of course.
No, I can't prove it. But you're here. I got a tip you'd steal it, and the painting is missing. That's all I need to know.
Oh, no, Faraday. You also need to know where the painting is. And until you know that, you can't say I stole it.
All right. I can't say you stole it. But I can think it.
You can what? You can think it? Faraday, you couldn't think your way out of a revolving door. Tell me something. There was a commotion in the other end of the gallery just before the painting was stolen. What was that?
Oh, somebody threw something out of a window.
The painting, maybe?
No, it was just a stone. I thought maybe it had the painting wrapped around it or something. But a cop on the street saw it fall. That was just a stone.
You're sure?
Yeah, that was part of the thief's scheme. To create a commotion in another part of the gallery so he could come in here, turn out the light, and grab the Abbott.
Oh, yes. Very clever idea.
It was your idea. And I know it.
But can you prove it?
No, I can't prove it.
Then, of course, I can go.
Yes, you can go. But when I find that painting, Blackie, your friends will find you in jail.
Oh, good morning, Mary. Come on in.
You better let me come in. Have you seen the morning paper?
No, what have I done now?
You've stolen the Abbott painting.
Oh, that's not news. That's old stuff. I did that last night.
Yes, but how did you do it, Blackie? The way it was guarded, with even Inspector Farraday there.
Oh, just genius, that's all. Just sort of an...
There's a phone call for you, genius.
Thanks. Hello.
Good morning, Blackie. This is Henry Rice.
Oh, Henry. Good morning.
Yes, isn't it, though? And I see the papers where you had a good night.
Oh, fair.
You got the Abbott, Blackie. How did you do it? How did you do the impossible?
It wasn't easy, Rice. I just made it look that way.
And now back to Boston Blackie. Blackie's friend Shorty is being framed for the murder of a man named Ashley. Gang leader Henry Rice, who hates both Blackie and Shorty, has the phonied evidence against Shorty, and in order to get it, Blackie promises to steal the valuable and heavily guarded Abbott painting. The morning papers announce that the painting has been stolen. And as we return to our story, Blackie is asking Henry Rice to keep his part of the bargain.
All right, Rice. I stole the painting for you. Where's the cigarette lighter with Shorty's fingerprints on it?
Where's the painting, Blackie?
I'll deliver it.
I'll surrender the lighter on delivery of the painting.
Oh, no. I don't trust you. You crossed me. You tipped off Farraday that I was going to steal the Abbott. But I got the painting for you just the same. Give me the lighter and I'll deliver the painting.
Fair enough. Here it is.
Thanks.
Now, when do I get the painting?
In a little while. But tell me something. What did you call Farraday and tell him I was going to steal the Abbott if you wanted the painting so much?
To tell you the truth, Blackie, much as I wanted that Abbott, I didn't much care whether you got the painting or Farraday got you.
No?
No. You see, it's hard for me to decide which I do most. Like that painting or dislike you.
Farraday speaking.
Hello, Inspector. This is your old pal, Blackie.
Listen, you. I don't want to talk to you until you're ready to tell me what you did with that painting. And then I'm going to talk to you through bars.
You mean they're putting you in a cage?
I'll cage you, Blackie. What do you want?
I want you to meet me at the City Art Gallery so I can give you the Abbott painting.
I wanted you in on this, too, Mr. Lawrence, in case Blackie's just pulling another fast one. I don't know too much about pictures.
Well, I'm glad you called me in, Inspector Farraday. The Abbott was stolen from this room. Oh, Blackie, how did you do it? And where is the Abbott now?
One thing at a time, Mr. Lawrence. You can see how I stole the painting. There's the frame for it, still there on the wall, empty.
Yes, you cut the picture out of its frame. That's obvious. But how did you do it without anyone seeing you?
Well, that was the easiest part of it. I waited until there was no one here, then caused that commotion outside.
And while everybody was in the front hall of the gallery, you had time enough to cut the Abbott out of its frame, roll it up, and take it away.
Yes, but not very far. Come on. The Abbott's in the next room. Taped to the back of another picture.
Oh, thank heavens, man. I thought we'd seen the last of the Abbott forever. Where? Which picture?
Right there, the painting of the two children. Oh. Hey, it's gone.
Huh?
Was hanging there last night.
Blackie, we sold that painting not a half hour ago.
What?
Yes, to a man named Smith. Smith from Kansas City.
Smith from Kansas City, huh? I know who that is, all right. An old friend of mine. See you fellas later.
Oh, no, Blackie, you're not going anywhere. This is another one of your tricks. You're coming to...
Not to jail, Farraday. At least not with this gun in my hand.
A gun? Oh, good heavens, why...
Good heavens, Mr. Lawrence? Goodbye.
Hello?
Mary, this is Blackie.
Oh, hello, Blackie. Did you give the painting painting back to Inspector Farraday the way you promised?
I tried to, Mary, but I couldn't. It's gone.
Gone?
Sold to a man named Smith from Kansas City for $250.
Oh, Blackie, no.
No is right, Mary. I think I know who has it, and it's not John Smith, and he's not from Kansas City.
All right, who has it?
A man who seems to like to play tag. And, Mary, if you don't mind, I'd like you to get into the game.
I don't see any reason for this call of yours, Blackie. As you can see, I am Smith of Kansas City, and I have what I want.
You mean you're Henry Rice of New York, and you think you have what you want?
Oh? Then what is that painting hanging on the wall behind my desk? Two very lovely children. Recognize it?
Yes, that's the painting I taped the Abbott to.
Surprised?
Frankly, I am. I didn't think you were smart enough to figure out how I'd steal it.
But I was smart enough, wasn't I? I arrived at your method of stealing it by the simple process of elimination, my dear Blackie. You see, it couldn't be taken out of the gallery, and so when I heard it was missing, I knew it must still be in the gallery. And so I looked, and so I found it.
Oh, fine. Is the Abbott still taped to the back of that painting on your wall?
Not quite. You'll never find the Abbott, I can assure you.
Even if I did find it, Rice, I wouldn't be finding the Abbott.
No?
No. If you knew anything about art at all, you'd know the painting I stole for you was a phony.
I don't believe it.
Look at it closely and you'll see. Come on, we'll look at it together and I'll prove it to you.
No, Blackie. You can be more clever than that, really. I can look at the painting myself and tell whether or not it's authentic.
Then go ahead, look at it.
And have you follow me to it? Oh, no.
Then you're going to spend the rest of your days with a phony painting. But that's not my worry.
You know, Blackie, you've aroused my curiosity. I hate to think I've been cheated, but I think you'd better stay here while I go look at it, if you don't mind.
I do mind. What was the buzzer for?
You'll see. There. Turn around and look at the reason for the buzzer. Come in, Max.
Yeah, boss, sure.
Whew. Where did you find a guy this big? In the redwood forest?
Rather overgrown youngster, isn't he? Max, I have to run out a minute. Do you think you could persuade this fellow to remain here and quietly until I return?
Oh, sure, boss. I got a friend here in my pocket could convince him like this. Some convincer, huh, boss?
That's good work, Max. That should keep him asleep for a little while. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey, you know something, boss?
What?
I like to hit guys on the head. It does something to me. Oh, you come to now, huh? Good. I'll let you get up, and then I'll hit you again with my blackjack. Oh, hi, boss. You're back, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello, Rice. You see the painting?
Yes, and it's authentic, all right.
Huh?
Never mind, you wouldn't understand, Max. Blackie, your trick, alas, didn't work.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying, can you?
No. You'll never find the Abbott, Blackie. You know, I've outsmarted you at every turn. I feel rather good about that.
I'll get that painting back.
You'll never even see it again. Now, don't you envy me, Blackie. I have the Abbott painting. I'm free and clear of any suspicion. But the police are looking for you, and you don't even know where I've hidden the painting. Well, now, I think you've done everything you can for me, Blackie. You may go now.
Well, thanks for something, anyway.
No hard feelings, Blackie. Here, I'll make amends by taking you to the top of the steps. Well, here we are, Blackie. Just one flight down, and you're in the street.
And I suppose you think out on my feet, too.
I trust not. You'll need to be rather nimble to sidestep the police. Don't forget they're looking for you.
Thanks for the warning.
Don't mention it.
Blackie.
Good girl, Mary. You're here right on time. Did everything work all right?
Perfectly. I did just what you told me on the phone. I waited outside Rice's office door, then I followed him down the steps, and from then on I didn't let him out of my sight till he went into another building. But, where's the Abbott?
You show me the building Rice went into, and I'll show you the Abbott. This is the door he went into when you followed him, Mary?
Yes, Blackie.
This is a warehouse. But warehouse or palace, this is where Rice hid the Abbott.
Yeah, but it's such a big warehouse.
We'll find it. Come on, let's go in. Say, the door's unlocked.
That's good.
No, that's bad. Means there's probably a guard around here somewhere.
Shh. Well, this seems to be nothing but an anteroom. There's another door there. Shall we try that one?
Come on. But quietly.
Don't worry.
No. Shh.
I hear footsteps.
Yes, and I see the man who's making them.
Oh, I see something else, too. This is a gambling casino. It's empty now, but Rice must use this place every night.
And here comes Mr. Footsteps. We'll have to take care of him before we do anything else.
I hope he isn't as big as that Max you were telling me about.
No, he isn't, but he's got a gun. Be quiet, or we'll be telling the angels about him.
You're so right.
Shh, here he comes.
Hey, you. Thanks for turning your chin.
Why, Blackie, you hit him only once. You selfish. Not even a second sock for me.
Mary, I would gladly trade that second sock for a second sight that would help me find the Abbott.
Oh! Any luck in finding the painting over there, Blackie?
No, Mary. I may find it under this tabletop.
Well, I have torn things apart till I'm exhausted. It's the last place I'm going to look.
Well, look over the old places again. We may have missed something.
Oh, dear. Well, it's not here. I'm going to rest a minute.
I'll rest in a minute. Not here. I'll try this. Over here, maybe under this table. Nope, nothing here. I'll try over there.
Mind if I play a little roulette while you look?
No, go ahead.
I love roulette when it's for fun.
I love looking for things when I can find them.
Uh-oh. Red and even.
The situation here is black and odd. Oh, gosh, I guess Rice has us fooled completely.
Oh, no, Blackie, you'll find it. Want to quit for a while and, say a little roulette?
No,
stranger?
I gotta start thinking again. I'm sure if Rice came here, the painting is in here.
Red and even. Let's see where the little ball stops this time.
I wish it would stop on the painting. That's it.
What?
Stand back, Mary. That roulette wheel is turned for the last time.
What are you going to do?
Take that table leg here and smash the roulette wheel.
Oh, golly. In a million pieces. And I was just about to spin it and make a fortune.
Mary, we found a fortune. Look under what's left of the wheel.
Well, looks like a roll of canvas.
Here, look at it. When I take it out and unroll it, look.
The painting.
Yes, the painting, Mary, and suddenly the whole picture is changed.
Well, Blackie, so you went to all the trouble of stealing the Abbott just because of Shorty's lighter.
Yes, and now Shorty has his lighter, and the art gallery has its Abbott, and everybody is happy, I suppose.
Well, I'm not happy. Why didn't you tell me Rice was framing Shorty and let me get that lighter from him?
Because by the time you'd have cleared Shorty, he'd have been sent to the electric chair.
Shorty was innocent.
Of course he was. Well, if you're unhappy because I didn't let you help clear Shorty, I'm unhappy because Henry Rice was the cause of all this, and he's going free.
Oh, no, he isn't.
You've arrested him? Well, what for? Running a gambling joint?
No, we couldn't prove that. But the DA has a great case against him, Blackie. And all because Rice made you steal that painting.
But you can't say Rice stole the painting. I did.
Yes, you stole it, Blackie. But who got it after you stole it?
Well, Rice did. Oh. I'm beginning to see a little flaw in Rice's master plan.
And what a flaw. You didn't actually steal the Abbott. Technically, all you did was move it from one room to another. So that clears you. I'm sorry to say. But the painting was taken out of the gallery, so Rice goes to jail for receiving stolen property.
Good work, Farraday. This all started with Shorty's cigarette lighter. But it looks like Rice met his match.